much for such how you may release your characters, right? Because when My Hero first came out, it wasn't the biggest roster, but it was well enough to where you can pick and choose who you want, and you can kind of get a feel of how your play style is. Now they're expanding. You also got to realize you're taking all the characters from the very first time it came out, and each release of a new character and each release of a new moveset, that's all being thrown into this huge stockpile of, I have a chance to pull one of these, but it's like, damn, I don't want to. Gacha games aren't known for the best of having the best pull rates, and that's where the pity system comes in. But then it's like, why am I spending months each and every time to build up this in-game currency to go for it, or I have to drop $30, $40, $50 to try going for it and may not even get the thing that I'm looking for, or I may get it on the first try, but now it's just like, well, damn, I wasted money. Yeah, I could sit on that, but it's just like, I was trying to spend money to begin with. Versus when you got things like Fortnite, to where, they'll drop a skin, they'll drop an emote, they'll drop different things. So where it's like, cool, there's still a free tier of things where I just play the battle pass. I may get a new skin that I like, I may not, but it doesn't necessarily ruin the aspect of I'm enjoying myself to see my character in this set design and whatnot. Or even still, the character cosmetic may not cost a lot, it may cost like what, good $5, maybe 10. I'm just spitballing, right? But it doesn't change the aspect of, I have this whole laundry list of different cosmetics I could surf through and change and whatnot, and still enjoy my time of playing a battle royale. Yeah, they may switch out the weapons here and there, but I'm still enjoying myself because I don't have to flush in a lot of money or flush in a lot of I gotta grind every day. I gotta do all the dailies. I gotta do this, that, and the third to get exactly what I'm looking for. I'll get it. It'll take time, but at least I'm enjoying myself while I'm getting it.
So to say one thing on that, I feel you 100%. That is actually the number one problem. It's also something I brought up a long time ago. How, especially when they added the little things to boost abilities, and you can get those in the role, so you can pretty much just buy them to make each character better. Like, that made it way too gacha-esque and almost pay to win-esque. But only thing I'll say is that I've never spent a dime on My Hero Ultra Rumble. I say my Ultra Rumble gives you the most. If you play the game, that's the most rewarding game I think gacha-wise there is. For as long as you play the game, they'll give you more than enough to roll what you want. So I personally have played a lot this past 2 weeks, because I just hit top leaderboard, top 2,000 in the world. I'm just saying, and to toot my horn right quick.
It's niggas gonna get the same rewards you getting, though, nigga.
No, you do. Everybody gets those same ticket rewards. It's when you roll it. You know what I'm saying? If it's the random, like, get what you get, but everybody's given the same, like, you play this much, you unlike. If you do well or like do objectives, they'll give you all the stuff you need to make roll. Because I've rolled 10 times. Which for 10 times, I've rolled 100 times in the past week and a half, which would be the equivalent of 100,000. So it'd be the equivalent of like $80 to $110, something like that. But I did that just from playing. I'm like, that game gives you more if you just play the game than any other gacha. So I definitely feel you. That's the number one problem. But it is rewarding as long as you play the game enough.
True. And I'm not trying to knock it for what it is. I think the overall scope of why it's at that level that it's at is because it has that gacha feature, right?
Definitely.
Let's say for example, remove the whole I gotta summon for a character aspect, and they just drop the character. Whether you want to play as a character or not, it's 100% up to you. But the whole, you may be able to purchase something, let it be cosmetics, or let it even be a different set, and maybe it doesn't cost as much, right? To where, yeah, you can still use the in-game currency, but you're not on a threshold of, I can only play as this character once to 3 times a day because I didn't summon for that character, right? Like, take for example Overhaul, because I know that's at least to my knowledge, that was the last person that you generally have gotten free, right? Instead of you using your currency to summon for Overhaul and gander on you summoning 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and you just have them available. Cool, you can play as them as freely as you want to. But now Steamroll, it comes out with, You have the different cosmetics for overhaul, such as the different outfits that he has and stuff like that, or a different moveset presents itself. Now you can spend that in-game currency that you racked up, whether if you want to spend it on the clothes or spending on how his character works all together and whatnot. You have a choice to. If you feel like putting money towards different cosmetics for these characters, you have a choice to. It's not something that hinders you, but at least it keeps you still. Yeah, I can play as a new character. If I don't like the new character, cool, and I can play as whoever I want to. Versus, damn, I didn't really get a feel out for this character, so I may have to dibble and dabble in trying to get him. You may have the luck of getting him, the first 10 times versus someone who had grinded from the start, waiting for this character, spent all their resources to get him, didn't get him, and then may have to tap into funds to get them, then have to tap into funds again to get them, then tap into funds again. It's like a steamboat effect. I understand that things need the money portion of it. Cool, not against that. It's a free to play game, so it has to be microtransactions. But it gets to a point that not everybody can do what most YouTubers are able to. They can't spend $100, $200 to $1,000 into the game and make all that back times 3 because they can make a video off of it. It's just like, hey, if I get them, I get them. If I don't, I gotta wait.
Every gacha has that rewarding factor that Freak was talking about. The situation with gacha games, though, is that when new characters come out, they're usually the best character in the game. So that if you want to stay competitive, you have to get that character. That's usually how that works. But from what Fresh is saying with the My Hero situation, my problem is that they do both. If it was just a gacha game or it just had the cosmetics, I'd be fine. But it does both. Like if I would get a character and it would come with all the drip, I'd be fine with rolling for character.
I feel that completely. The last thing I'm gonna say on that part, that is true because with My Hero specifically, because I'm saying that's the thing. I'm saying that I feel like that's the big in our whole conversation a while back in podcast. I said being able to buy something to make yourself better in a game over people that grinded is always going to be a terrible thing to me. My Hero, unfortunately, falls into that category where they messed up in the past couple of seasons because you can make yourself better by buying stuff. And nowadays, the quirks, the new quirk sets for each character and the new characters are stronger than anybody else. I know because I just rolled Sun Eater and the new Endeavor, and those are two of the most used characters in the highest rank tiers. And Sun Eater's for sure arguably the top 2 best characters in the game. So like if you haven't had him, you've just been getting shit on this whole time. He's that much better than everybody. So like that is a big problem there for sure.
Gotcha problem. That's the gacha problem in gacha games,
especially in a competitive game like game like My Hero. So that is a big problem.
They all are though. They all have something that is competitive. They all have a PvP mode or something like that.
To also going on the thing what Fresh was saying, I also feel like for the other side of the people, I kind of like one of the people like I like personally rolling the gambling side of me. You know what I'm saying? I like the rolling and seeing if I can get that character I wanted. I personally like that. Even though
I love it.
It's the overall feel of the game and stuff. I kind of like rolling and like hoping I get that name because that for those few moments that you're waiting to see if you got them, that's a nice amount of adrenaline right there. Just low key. That's a nice little bit of adrenaline right there. I ain't gonna do it.
I am a well-known guy for myself.
You got an alcoholic side or a gambling side. It's terrible.
I think I've only experienced that adrenaline rush in a mobile game, which was Clash Royale. Hey, I love opening those boxes.
I play that to this day. I play that to this day. I'm an avid Clash Royale.
Yeah, on and off. I've been playing this since like middle school, but we're not on mobile right now.
Nah, it's fine. It's a
Oh
video
wow!
game.
Well, I'm glad that you segued that into mobile, Celeste. Because next topic being mobile game, casual fun, or industry disruption. Look at that nice
I think it could be a little bit of both, but my favorite mobile game would be Clash Royale.
With the level that mobile games are allowed to be at now, with how powerful phones are, it might be industry disruption.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the Persona series. There's a full-fledged Persona game on mobile.
Nigga, I was
They
looking
got
at
a
this
whole
shit.
story and all.
We were trying to play Black Desert the other week, nigga. That shit on mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Black Desert?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
You do a lot with your phone, bro.
I about to say that shit. That solo leveling mobile game feels like damn near a regular ass game.
Yeah, we talking about how Bounty Rush need to be an actual console game.
That Bounty Rush definitely can be a full console game. How well that mobile game is done.
Man.
The fact you actually move around, dodge, and attack, and use your ability, that's actually a game that you can play on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
I think they actually just put Fortnite back on mobile, right?
Probably. I definitely played it on mobile at one point.
I think it's back on mobile.
Well, people wanted that so bad. Boy, if you still had it, well, you could have sold your phone for money at a point.
Because, bro, I do it with my controller all the time. You connect the controller to the phone, it works just like controller.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm like, oh, I ain't need to get no extra shit, nigga. Just Bluetooth.
I think it depends, but the question, I think it depends on the game. I think overall, I think it's like 65-35 casual fun to industry disruption, like 65-35, slowly moving up and up as we get into more full-fledged games. Oh, goodness gracious.
God damn, nigga.
I had him up loud, but that's just scream.
Right, I had to almost at its lowest, my bad.
Yeah, I think it's definitely climbing. But right now it's not too bad. We shall see where the next 5 years leads us.
I feel like what was it like fucking for like 2014 to like 2016 was like mobile game prime.
Like certain mobile games, like the only like part of going into the industry disruption thing, certain mobile games like I think it was originally Fortnite and a couple more games, they were actually having tournaments to where some of like the real big players and pro players were going to mobile and messing up a lot of stuff for others to try to get that prize money because they know they're a top player. They can easily go plug their controller into the phone and go work in this tournament that's for mobile only. So like, I can definitely see like edging for sure into the industry disruption as well.
I would say that I feel like everything is easily being shifted to mobile without too much consideration of. I don't see too much consideration, but it's just it's more so like an easier type of thing you could adjust and work on, right? Because I think Kaiju number 8 just got announced having a mobile game, and that shit only got like 2 seasons. So they get
in the middle of its second season.
Yeah, so it's just like they announced that they have a mobile game. I think it just came out in Japan, or at least like a few gameplay of it came out in Japan. So it's just like everything could easily just be thrown over to mobile. I even know Black Desert was on mobile. Then you got most games that is like maybe a year or two from now that's on PC, console, stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, we're coming out on mobile. So it's kind of just like at a point, it's what mobile kind of just take over.
That's why I don't think that's why I don't think it's fully industry disruption yet, because a lot of the shit that's making waves on mobile is shit that was already out on console, so it's just another way to play.
That's until the mobile come out with its own.
When we start getting more of these mobile specific games that are crazy, then it'll be a little more towards that industry disruption.
Yeah, especially for the consoles. Like even to this day, like I know so many people who don't have a PC or who don't have a PS5, but everybody got a phone. So I think that's definitely gonna
it's the
shake up
convenience.
some console sales or whatever the case may be.
Well, they're talking about all together having like getting away from consoles in general. So that's not necessarily a bad thing.
See, like
Really?
Yes, they are.
I love my
See,
consoles.
going off a Honcho's point, it's like, would you say it's industry disruption if if all of them come out on the same, say a game comes out this mobile and all platforms,
Mm.
you don't think with how powerful, like you were saying earlier, how powerful phones are getting, and I think that slightly more people can, then you don't see like the mobile low key being right there in sales with them because of the reason it's more, it's more easily accessible. More people have phones and consoles. If everything is dropped at the same time on mobile and platforms, not something that's already a platform, then they come out with a mobile game after them. So they all drop at the same time. Then you don't see that slowly that mobile be taking over those numbers. That's my not just to everybody.
It depends on what game it is. Like if it's a Dark Souls type of game, nigga, fuck my phone.
If it's more like sport-based games like 2K, who's been like trying to corner that market on mobile gaming, then probably so. Games like 2K or the sporting games in general, they will lean more towards the convenience of being on mobile if they can.
I say, games like that definitely would suffer. Mobile games, sports games definitely gonna start suffering. But that's slowly getting better because that don't take much to run normally.
It ain't nothing but a simulation. So
I think shooting games and racing games could most definitely be the number one factor.
People play Souls games on their phone, like through like the PlayStation app and shit like that. Streaming is crazy. Streaming is a crazy tool.
Indeed.
I mean, that's them though. I prefer, my mind. Shit.
But I also believe that it depends on the game.
That's where the convenience comes in.
Fact.
Indeed. Because you have things like this, for example, like Pokemon, to where, let's say, if the things that you do via a console can be carried over via your phone, Pokemon most definitely is going to eat up the mobile market. Because it's like, oh, why wouldn't I enjoy playing Pokemon, especially if I can play that bitch on my phone? New Pokemon game came out. That's easy.
Fucking trash, dude.
Bro, I done snuck out the house before as legit to freaking play Pokemon Go. Get some Pokemons, bro. I don't know why, but
I ain't gonna lie.
YOLO.
But if you really think about it, really just like, I'm just name a couple. Like, really think about how many different types of games can suffer especially with how strong phones are getting now. How many different genres of games would suffer if they released at the same time of a mobile, especially over time? Especially with consoles getting more expensive over time too, while phones.
I was just about to say. I was just like the main reason, like nigga gonna try and pay $500 for a fucking console and then pay $70 to $80 per game for that console. Right. I don't think nigga trying to do that. When I already got my phone, and the game most likely gonna be free. If not, I had to pay like $10
$3.
I feel like I think if it does get to that point, games are gonna be full price on your phone. And the decision is going to be: do I want to go buy a console and the game, or I just want to buy the game on my phone?
Yep, and that's where they.
I don't think it's ever going to be $60, $70 though.
That's where they.
There's games that are $20, because right now that's like if you spend $20 on a phone game, you're getting like a real good phone, like one of those like actual games on the phone, like $20, $25.
But I mean, like console quality games. If they're making them to that standard on the phone, they're probably going to charge full price for it.
Like, these are all easily genres that can suffer with dropping at the same time as a mobile game, especially as time goes on. Sports, racing, MMOs, RPGs. All four of those, even though RPG can do more on the console, if you scale it down, all four of those could suffer quite heavily. And they even putting first-person shooters on mode now. They ain't going to suffer that much, but like, those four specific genres, which are all still heavy-hitting genres, can all suffer to a mobile market.
Facts.
I agree.
Indeed.
Buy as many games as I used to anyway.
We shall see. I don't.
I know I don't.
I know.
I like
I
the
don't.
balance. I think there should be a balance. I don't know what a world like me personally, especially. I don't know. Technology is going to continue to evolve, but I think that there should be a balance. Like I'm not really looking forward to if we do get to that point, mobile just taking over, and even less people are on console, and less people are on PC. Blah blah. Like I don't really like that gaming. What that gaming world could possibly look like.
I feel that completely.
It seemed like everything evolving except these paychecks, nigga.
like one more thing I'll throw out there as well. In between 2015 and 17, I think it's 2016 and 18 possibly. Injustice came out on Apple. I think it was between 2016 and 2018.
It's still getting updated.
That game took over. People playing it on console for a while. There was more people playing Injustice on their Apple phones than there were people playing. Not like full numbers, but like when people were like being asked, there were people multiplaying on their phones because they made the fighting almost as good as the console, and they didn't suffer in quality of the animation at all. The graphics at all. Go ahead. Because I'm at a different game.
You doing a loud ass ad, nigga.
Nah, because Mom used to play that a lot. Like the mobile game for Injustice, like that game was hers.
Like and a lot of these phones, phones are built with like the same parts that high end PCs are built out of. Like there's phones that are built specifically for gaming now.
Yeah, and I was also gonna say as far as like playing online with your friends, that's easy to do on phone if you got Wi-Fi or data on your phone. Whereas like you go to the PlayStation, you gotta have that PS Plus, nigga, and you gotta be paying for internet and shit. And then y'all both need to have it. Like,
and then with that, you know what I'm saying, when Injustice came out and they took the world by storm, having that being that first like actual like console quality, not say first, but like one of those first true console quality games. Mortal Kombat followed suit and dropped right after them, and theirs did. I'm saying they ain't take over sales because people still going to have playing stuff for Evo too. And some never going to be a phone and be like, Mortal Kombat also came right after Injustice and went crazy with the amount of people playing on their phones. I was like, if they keep, I'm saying, I feel like that was that trend that started transitions. Like, hold on, these phones are not. Hold on. They can do fighting games this well on this. Hold on.
Fucking what a platform fighter, nigga. Side, but hey, it's easy as fuck to make on mobile.
Don't they got Brawlhalla on mobile?
I believe so.
Yeah, sure.
It's not hard to make games for mobile no more, bro. These phones is built like PCs.
Yeah. Intentionally, it's getting there.
My fucking iPhone got more RAM than my PC.
About to say mine about the same. Mine about the same. I got about the same amount of my phone as my PC just about.
Like that shit is crazy.
I got Pokemon Unite on my phone. That was like when I brought up MMOs and MOBAs. That was my example. Pokemon Unite runs exactly the same.
Pokemon Unite started as a mobile game. They just put it on Switch because they can.
Don't they got Genshin on there too?
Yep.
On mobile, yeah.
Damn.
Power Fantasy, yeah.
When they showed with Call of Duty.
All right, come on.
I'm like, what am I looking at right now?
She went to Google and said, "What's Dad?"
The App Store.
You went to the App
Store. I see something, man.
When they showed that they can put PUBG and Call of Duty and run effortlessly, like fluidly, like a console, that showed us that like the sky really was the limit. If you can do
San Andreas of that, that's crazy.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, San Andreas might be downloaded if I can play it on mobile. I ain't gonna play it on my computer. No, I play that on mobile just chilling.
These phones are PCs.
That's what like.
just open
I feel like COD and PUBG. Because when I go to my liquor guy, he always be talking about how he be playing on PUBG on his phone with all of his bros, and his bros are in a different country. Like, so a lot of people are playing these mobile games. So like, I feel like that can also be like a slight little thing going like towards too. It's like it's a lot. You know what I'm saying I'm talking about. We're talking about out there that he be playing with his friends on mobile.
No, that's real. That's real. Me and my homie back in Mississippi, we played.
His boy back in Middle Eastern countries, like they're playing on mobile together. Like that's pretty crazy.
No, yeah, like
It's the most accessible market because it's hard to live without a phone.
Yeah,
very.
I say that 65-35% split is getting real close.
Yeah,
It's getting closer.
A nigga can live without a PC. A nigga can make it without consoles. It's hard to make it without a damn phone.
Facts.
Smartphone, that is.
And then even entry level smartphones is built like PCs now. Go get a smartphone like $140. That motherfucker can run COD right now.
Mm-hmm.
Burn a hole in your pocket, but it'll run that bitch.
Burn a hole in your pocket.
Phone gonna get hot than a bitch.
Phone gonna be scorching, nigga.
Feel like you holding the sun.
Gonna pick your phone up. You're gonna be so locked in, nigga. Your fingertips gonna be burnt, nigga.
I'm saying, if you haven't
gloves while you play that shit,
Your fingerprint attached to your phone.
Either of those 4 games, if you haven't played,
just the thumbs out.
You look at your thumb. Where my fingerprint at? What's on my phone?
Oh, not even like the whole thumb. Tip of that motherfucker.
From me.
Oh Lord.
What was you saying, freak?
I'll make sure it was complete. I'll make sure it was completely good first. I'll start it again.
Nigga must not want to say nothing. Nigga, yeah, nigga, ain't the first time you been interrupted on this motherfucker. Go ahead.
I know. I was just waiting to make sure because the random laughs come out of nowhere that can start it back up again. I'll make sure it's completely done first before I start talking.
No.
If you haven't played the Injustice, Mortal Kombat, COD, PUBG, if you haven't played those 4 games specifically on your phone, I highly advise just seeing like the highest level of what I think phone gaming is at right now.
Yeah, that's valid.
Lay down.
Crazy.
You don't try and steal food, especially in front of me.
Ain't that takes on this one? Or are we good to move on?
Yeah.
You know that too.
I mean,
I just hope.
It's just tough. Like I can see mobile games taking over everything, but it's like
I just hope we don't get there. I just hope that there's still some balance. I don't know. It's expensive.
as long as I'm able to hook that bitch up to my TV, on phone.
Because we're gonna get to the point where it's gonna cost way more to mass produce consoles than it's gonna cost to just put your game on the phone. Because these phones, like I said, they got PC specs. So you don't even gotta downgrade your game no more. It's just on a smaller screen.
Another thing about these fucking phones, nigga, VR. VR shit. You feel me? You put that bit right in the
right in your face, and you'll be like, ah.
Damn, fucking I mean, yeah, mobile.
Damn, this shit look like real life.
Mobile got I trip on some shit in the career. That's why they got them little treadmill joints, nigga, where you just nigga holding you, nigga like don't go nowhere, nigga. You can walk.
But you can walk.
Nigga,
So, all right, I'm gonna hop in the Target in a minute.
I saw a video. This guy had a VR headset on his head, and he had a gun, and he was running in place, and he was like this, and they turned, and he's like, "What the fuck is that?" Fell out.
Man,
Oh.
freaking VR.
Don't get to that point.
Hell no, I'll fuck my whole living room up, nigga, if I don't have one of them bitches.
Man, talking for
Up to the
tonight.
TV.
You just gonna see
Hype
pictures.
versus reality. Marketing wise, to kind of get into further example, things like Jump Force,
Cyberpunk.
yeah, Cyberpunk, games like that, games that have been overly marketed. When this comes out,
What's that game that just came out a couple months ago? Niggas call that shit like Cyberpunk 2.0. The fuck is that game?
That horse shit game that niggas complaining about.
Yeah.
Fuck,
I can't remember.
Fucking, or some shit. That's a movie.
I don't know what that's
Horse shit game that came.
That's how you be trying to remember it, not by the name, but by just saying.
Hey, this is Cuz Jones.
Mind's Eye.
Mind's Eye. That bullshit.
Nigga, that shit
So
pop
it
right.
don't actually-
Nigga, that shit pop
Oh
right.
I told him.
That shit pop right though. You probably thinking of Mind's Eye.
You got it right out of the mark.
For some reason, I knew it was gonna pop up.
So is it getting to a point now to where when a game is marketed that it should be given that grace period of 1 month, maybe 2, let some traction of it build up before giving a purchase, or is it just enough of what is being shown to where it's
to the end of time? I'm a fully be behind beta testing, bro. Give us the beta. Because that's the only way I can trust the game.
Let it play that whole for a little bit, right? Or let it see somebody playing that one.
You know what I mean? Demos and beta testing, bro. I can't trust nothing else.
But indeed.
Yeah, fucking
It's
betas, demos, all
I
that.
feel like that's kind of like a. I feel like that's like a little bit of a tough one because, like, of course they're gonna have to boost up their new game that's coming out. Like, of course they're gonna have to boost up at least at some point.
Yeah, they're going
like,
That's marketing.
Yeah, but like even
No,
Ramona,
yeah,
you gotta like
that's
boost it up a little bit by showing like specific scenes, specific parts that like doesn't necessarily equate to how good the game is, but it's like standout moments. Like you gotta push hard and accentuate the good points of your game. So you gotta like over promote. So like I can get it. I can understand it.
I know that. I know that.
I'm not mad at
part of it. A full set of 5.
I'm not mad at the practice itself because that's simply marketing. That's literally what marketing is. I can't be mad at them for marketing. I'm just afraid. I'm just afraid. If I can't get the shit in my hands and actually try it, I'm afraid to buy it in most situations. And another thing, the Mind's Eye situation, the Cyberpunk situation, finish your damn game. As GTA 6 can show you, niggas will wait. Finish your damn game.
I think the craziest part with like Cyberpunk is that game was already in development for like 10 years. Yes, Freak, I know I popped out of nowhere. I kind of did say I was back. You know what I'm saying? I had to move some shit to the new place. Got that shit done, but I'm here now. But yeah, I think the crazy shit is when you already take time and you're like 10 years into development with this game, and it's because your company decided to announce the game years before you were ready to release it. You're now on this time crunch to release that game.
Nah,
That's the other thing. That's the other thing. The other thing is you got the developers, and then you got the development company, and those are two different entities.
Oh yeah, because the developers will tell the development company all the time, "Yo, I need 2 more months before I could even release this shit.
The developers is trying to properly finish the game. The development company is shooting for dates that meet the quota, and they're just worried about liquidation at the end of the day.
You know what?
Yeah.
Go on strike. Go on strike right now.
This comment coming
I wouldn't
from
really help anyone.
Melanin Scream Queen from the good old Twitch chat. She said, "Man, I was waiting for Cyberpunk because of the marketing. I feel like it was paced fine, but as soon as they dropped, which gen it was, everything went downhill. Motherfuckers got mad. It wasn't dropping on the last gen, and they had to backtrack because of the complaints."
Yes, that was another big thing.
And now we got hella games that's PS5 exclusive and like
but that's because the biggest problem with Cyberpunk is that they tried to drop that shit on the PS4 too.
Yeah,
and the PS4 couldn't handle it.
PS4
but that's what
PS4 was gonna start lifting off the damn ground.
Yeah, that's what was just being said. When Cyberpunk was first announced, it was announced that it wasn't going to release on the PS5.
Yeah, it was just going to be
the PS4.
It was just going to be a PS5 game. Everybody tweaked out because the PS5 situation, the shortages, the scalpers, couldn't nobody get their hands on the PS5. So they forced themselves to make a stripped down PS4 version, and it fucked the whole shit up.
All they did was poured out their PC version to the PS4. Because if you look at the fucking the glitches and bugs and all that when you PS4, those are the exact same bugs people have on PC.
Mm-hmm.
You put them right next
to Cyberpunk. Yeah, the Cyberpunk situation was messy. That shit was messy as shit.
Yeah.
This Mind's Eye shit ain't got no excuses.
Mind's Eye.
That shit ain't got no excuses. Them niggas looked me in my face over a well-lit steak dinner and lied to me. Fuck them.
What was the Mind's Eye situation?
That shit ass.
I didn't play Mind's Eye. I didn't even.
Good.
I ain't played either, but if you go watch like videos and shit and you look at the bugs, niggas driving on the road, their tires not moving.
I swear to God, that's why now I won't get a game at first. I'll sit there and wait.
Yeah,
2 months. Let me see what bugs you got.
Niggas getting invisible characters. Niggas faces halfway across the screen on cutscenes and shit.
It's hard to make a game, but if you're gonna do it, just try to do it the best way possible. Like, why? And now you put out the game, and niggas is Googling horrible things and finding your game pop up. Like, that is not
10 years ago, niggas made hella bread off this game called Flappy Bird. So everybody think
it doesn't even exist no more. That game don't even exist no more.
No shit, bro.
But like,
there's some APKs.
Like now everybody just think they can do some shit.
Comment from
was a moment in time for sure.
A few comments from Melanin Screen Queen in the Twitch chat. She said, "Kid you not, I had no issues on my PS5 until like a year or two after everyone had it. By then the patches hit. Niggas was levitating, and I was so confused."
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I remember there's a mission that you have to do in Cyberpunk where you're getting chased, and there is a static like little cutscene type thing while you're playing. A car is supposed to drive into a wall and blow up the entire building. I watched that car hit the wall and disappear.
Fuck.
I was like, what? It just phased through the wall. I was like.
I feel like this is also why. And also because I don't like to, as somebody who gets quite excitable about things, I don't like to excite myself for no reason. So I'm usually, like that goes like partly into like the market thing. I don't watch trailers or anything for a game until the game is literally about to be out. I usually wait until I get damn near the most perfected version you think you got to advertise and show me the good parts of that. First off, so like yes, I go with the lot, but but I know my reality, and my reality is that they be on BS. So I'm gonna wait to the very last moment, the very last. I'm talking about the last one you're gonna send before your game is out, the last week, 2 weeks before your game is out. That's when I'm watching or looking.
The biggest problem for me with that situation, with Cyberpunk specifically, was when the developer got announced. CD Projekt Red.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas gave me Witcher 3. I'm playing it. Whatever I'm playing it. I trust I'm playing it.
Oh,
Like
because
I got developers that I fuck with, and I'm gonna give them a chance just off of how much great shit they've given me. Square Enix always gonna get a chance from me. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna bring that up. I was gonna bring that up next with that. I was about to say because like the way Final Fantasy 15 was advertised, like that was a 10-year game we had to wait for, and that was talked about and waited. Like we waited, and even though some people got a problem with it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like
I love that game. That's one of my favorite games.
I'm like
great game.
I feel like that hype matched the reality of what I was what was brought before me. Like
the problem with Final Fantasy 15 was
that big ass open world.
No. The situation with it is there wasn't enough people like you, freak. Everybody was plugged in from the minute it got announced, and when it got announced, it was a different game.
It definitely was. It was Versus 13.
When it got announced, it was Final Fantasy Versus 13. It was a completely different game. By the time it got changed to Final Fantasy 15, it was night and day, completely different game. I had no inclination of Versus 13, so I went into 15 fully just playing Final Fantasy 15. I learned about this shit afterwards.
See, that's why I'm glad I'm a person that doesn't look into any type of gaming trends or anything. Because all I knew was the name of Versus 13, but I never looked into anything about it.
Like I said, it was Square Enix. I don't gotta see no trailer. I'm giving y'all a shot. Y'all ain't never did wrong by me.
And then they said they switched to Final Fantasy 15. I was like, I bet. And they showed me the shit. And I was like, I bet, because I wasn't all locked. Hey, I just knew a name. Yeah.
On me.
Do the rest of y'all look at gaming trailers?
Varies. It depends. I may not remember all of them, but I kind of try to be wary of what might have grabbed my attention, and then moving on, I need to see a gameplay trailer, and I at least need to see some form of first impression, early gameplay of it, because we do have companies like Bethesda that has been known and actively has been known to drop a game on release, and then upon release, that shit is dog shit horrible. In terms of, it is usually very unplayable because it starts off with a lot of glitches and things like that, which does hit its market value, because it's like, oh, well, we'll get to this, when we get to this, and then usually it's an update after, and then there's still some errors that they still got to fix. It's a whole thing about it. But when it comes to games like No Man's Skies, Anthem, like games like that,
Anthem,
to where it was bigged up to be, oh yeah, this is gonna be the best game. You can be able to do this, that, and the
killer. Bad, bro. Anthem fucked me up bad because I'm such a big Destiny fan. So just any kind of competition in that Destiny field, I had to try it. Y'all saying this shit gonna be the next Destiny, the Destiny killer, all this shit. I even re-downloaded the game when they start talking about that Anthem 2.0 shit that never fucking happened.
I swear to God, I had moved out my mom's crib at the time, and my friend, I was going over his house after school. This man's brother would religiously play that shit, and I would sit there and be confused as to why. I'm sitting there watching the gameplay. I'm like, you paid for this, but you go hop on Destiny. It's free. You know that, right?
Them niggas hyped up all that Anthem 2.0 shit, and then fucking Bungie got released by Activision, and they was like, "Hey, Destiny 2 free to play." Them niggas said, "Fuck, we can't win." Them niggas said, "Free, fuck."
Wasn't the first Descendant like that too?
The first Descendant.
I ain't never played the first Descendant.
Nah,
I have not.
What was the name of that other game? It was like a PvE VP something. It was. I don't think it was the first Descendant. Might have been, honestly.
I like, but going off what you were saying first specifically, that's also like when I do see that trailer right before the game comes out, it can't be just like the cinematic nothing to do with how the game actually looks. It's just a cinematic using the characters in the world and like putting it in the scenario. Like you're showing me everything except how the game actually looks and plays. If I can't see that, I have no faith in the game. I have to see exactly how the game runs real time.
These days, I base my decision off of, like I said, like demos and beta testing, or like YouTubers who get to play the game early. Because no matter how much you big it up to what you're saying and line and shit, I can watch on the screen if some shit happened that I don't like.
That's why there's a certain
easy
YouTube
to differentiate these days. Like you can tell on rip.
That's what happened with Mind's Eye, because I was extremely hyped for Mind's Eye, and I saw early gameplay, and the YouTuber was, "Oh, this is amazing!" You do, and I'm looking at him like, "What?"
Thank a lot. They have
to do it with a sponsor.
You go, Mal.
I was gonna say there's I was gonna say earlier, like to the point it's gotten to is like I'll have to watch, like there's a certain YouTube channel, I think it's Gamer Ants or something. They always do like a before you buy. I always, if like what was it, Mafia the Old Country just came out. I thought about buying that because I'm a huge Mafia fan. I love the game. But I had to hold on. I had to watch that video first because bugs are a real thing. This is a single player game too. So them bugs be crazy for no reason. Single player game. I don't understand.
Shout out to that channel, because they're not sponsored by any of these companies or anything like that. So they keep it real when they give their reviews on those before you buys.
Yep. And that's what I love, because they'll talk about the good part of the game, like, yo, like the story's really good, the fights are really good, you know what I'm saying? But here are the bugs and here's what's wrong with it.
When Cyberpunk came out, they said do not buy that shit.
I got it for free, so I didn't listen to them. But
I didn't listen to them niggas. I pre-ordered it. I was already hyped from CD Projekt Red. The game looked cool. I was in there.
Last main thing I'm gonna say about this topic. What really, when it comes to this marketing thing, marketing lies, I really feel like when you go into a lot of games without certain expectations, I feel like you can enjoy the game for what it is rather than preconceptions set up for you by online social media or the creators themselves. I feel like calling things like, problem thing with social media, calling things like the blah 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 killer puts such an unreal expectation on a game that if it doesn't even remotely live up to it, the game dies or flops.
Yeah.
Because even though it can be a good game, it's not what people or the general public or what the creator set up to be look like as that expectation. So even if it is a good game, you possibly can enjoy it to its fullest because it's not to the level you thought it could have been at. Then you start putting minds like, what could they have done better? Then you start doing these things and this and that, and then the games just look worse and worse to you. I feel like that's something that's going to repeatedly happen with certain reviewers and with the power of social media. So I feel like that's like a tough thing as well.
Didn't that shit happen with the Devil May Cry anime, the new one? Like everybody who watched the old one was like, "Oh, this shit is ass," even though the creator was like, "Hey, it's not main timeline. This is my own shit I made up." And everyone was like, it's not really what I was expecting, so it's mid. And then anybody who didn't watch the original anime was like, "Yo, this shit kind of clean. It doesn't follow the main story, but it's cool."
But it's also like that's also unfair to the creators sometimes. Like say a game doesn't put a whole bunch of hype. They don't say a lot. They just drop a trailer. They just drop a fire trailer. Social media says, or the big guys known on social media say, "Man, this game looking so crazy. It can be the next Block Killer." Company didn't say anything about that.
Right.
Social media did. So now that set an expectation that's hard to live up to. So I feel like it's a lot of mix. What I'm mostly gonna be saying is to these developers like and companies like advertise, like they always say, under promise and over deliver.
For sure.
I'm gonna always think that is the way to go in most things in life, especially in technology and gaming.
And for the consumer, hope for the best, but expect the fucking worst. Don't expect
that is the alternate to that right there. That's the alternate.
I've lived my life like that entirely since the age of like 10, bro. You don't expect something to be absolutely amazing. Even if the creator comes out and says, hey, this is going to be the next Destiny killer, this is going to be the next 2K killer, whatever game it is, don't take that shit at face value.
Facts.
Don't take it at face value. Watch some videos, watch some gameplay, maybe try a demo, make your own decision.
Some people gotta do alphas. Feel me? Yeah, I need some alphas from some of these games. You know, that's coming out.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Talk to them.
And then back to what you were saying, Freak, about the fucking you said advertise your game like properly and shit. Like they won't even advertise. Like some people will only drop a trailer. There was with Mafia: The Old Country. I was trying to remember what game it was. The developers had to come out themselves and actually say like, yo, this isn't an open world game, by the way, because the trailers make it look like an open world game. And that's where social media went with it. Like, oh, the new Mafia, Old Country, open world game set in Italy and this. And the developers had come out and go, yo, this is straightforward. You can roam through the world all you want. But like, you can't just go out and do anything you want. You got to follow this story.
That goes along lines with what I was about to say. Is like hyping up new shit that that certain people ain't asked for or didn't want. Like in particular, I know a lot of people here don't play 2K, but the new meme that's going around is I'm trying to green while I walk because they added timing to the rebounding. Nobody asked for shit like that.
It's not just rebounding; it's everything.
No, I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying though. Game companies need to realize not you fixing certain shit that people ain't asking you to fix in games like that. Like I know recently I shared a video about how Madden has changed from like Madden 05 on how the player is so simple of how the player is positioned. That makes a difference. A lot of people don't understand that, and that's the shit that gamer developers need to actually look at and then hype up that stuff, not hyping up, oh, I can green a rebound or I can do some shit that niggas ain't never thought about or even asked about.
But you see, those type of games, they don't listen to us.
No, yeah, entirely.
Entirely, they don't care. They just put it out each year and people gonna keep playing it. That's it.
Oh, yeah. That's what most people gonna do.
Because that's because 2K has games like 2K and Madden. They have their games made from exclusivity deals. I couldn't say that word.
They got exclusive deals. They got exclusive licensing rights.
Yeah, so they're the only ones allowed to make a game on the NBA and the NFL. So they don't have to listen to you. Mm-hmm. They can just release the game. You want to play 2K, go buy their game. That's where it's at. But games like 2K, where they add things that you don't want, I feel like that's just like with 2K specifically, it's like they gotten so many complaints about certain things that they're just like, well, we're gonna rework the entire system, and if you guys don't like it, it's kind of just on you at that point.
No, but that's the thing. So especially a company like 2K, who kind of doesn't have to be beholden to its consumer in a sense. You got to still at least think about your consumer in a sense. Because if niggas who saying this, because I promise you, niggas that saying this about 2K, play that shit nonstop like it ain't shit. Play that shit more than anything. So if niggas on 2K complaining about it, no, I understand. But I'm just saying,
I got a big right now. If I got a green or rebound, I have a problem because what do you mean green or rebound? I got to jump at the exact right moment, or like that itself doesn't make sense to me. Like greening a rebound, like if I'm slightly late on a rebound, is it going to fall out of my hands? Do I now have a moment like that's what's never made sense to me. And then with 2K specifically, like them adding that whole like everything's a timing thing. You want to steal, you got to have the exact right timing. You got to green a steal. You want to hit your dribble moves correctly. You got to combo them and hit the timing properly. all that, it's kind of like you just ruined the system you already had. Because now,
Exactly.
if I have to green a rebound, and this is what's being said, those badges you have in 2K that now exist, where you have like rebound chaser, whatever on fucking Hall of Fame, that doesn't matter. What's the point in adding in stuff like badges?
Exactly.
And I think the problem is that they're trying to make it too real. They're trying to make it feel like you're actually trying to actually making it. And if you don't do it right,
I'm about to say that too, because it's hard for these people to feel like they can keep going with these games the year after year after year without changing a few things, and that realism aspect is something that they're gonna keep trying to make more and more of.
But here's the thing, Freak, they don't listen
before niggas continue to get that shit off. Hold on, pause. Melanin Screen Queen from the chat says, "Yeah, I agree. People have to start looking at things from a fresher set of eyes or having an open mind. We are in the age of comparison, and nothing is original. Damn near." Okay, now you can proceed. Which I would say
that's stupid facts. I've been saying that. I say that all the time. I say that all the time about being open-minded. Being open-minded and accepting something for what it is rather than putting it on a pedestal or something else. I say that all the time. Spitting.
But Freak, when you say that, but 2K don't listen. Like, nobody's complained about the game not being too realistic or not being realistic enough. But when niggas ask for certain shit in the game but get something completely different, that's what I mean by they don't have to listen to the consumer. They can just do whatever the fuck they want because they still gonna buy that at the end of the day. Is it gonna be me? Nah, but I know the niggas that will.
It's the only basketball game.
With 2K and with sports games specifically, or just games in general. When I say I want a realistic looking game, I'm not talking about the gameplay. I'm talking about the graphics. If you're talking about a realistic game, most of the time, I'm not asking for COD to be realistic where I can't see the amount of ammo I have. I unload a clip and now that entire clip's gone. I'm not asking for any of that. I'm asking for the game to look better. If I'm playing 2K and I'm asking for a realistic game, I'm not asking for me to have to combo my dribble moves on the exact right time or all of a sudden I drop the ball and it's out of bounds. I'm asking for me to look at LeBron and be able to tell it's LeBron.
No, that's the 2K is the one spot where gameplay is part of that realism that people were asking for. That is one of those.
I feel you. What I've ever played with is the opposite. Like not
back in
arcading, but
like 2K16, 2K17, those games when they were a little less realistic, and there was the side to side spamming and all that shit. People were asking for you shouldn't be able to do this. You can't do this in real basketball.
See, and that's where I can understand that if you're pulling out a move that could never be done in a basketball game, I can understand that. The dribbling side to side shit, that spamming shit, I can understand. Shit, I understand the stress.
Mm-hmm.
I still do it to this day. If I can get that shit off, guess what I'm going to do? I'm just going to dribble to the left, dribble to the right, dribble to the left, and get past you. Because I know I can.
Just give me my card.
That's how we've gotten.
But that's exactly how you do it in basketball, too. If I dribble to the left and then dribble to the right, and now you're all the way on my right side, and I could dribble to the left and go past you, in real life, someone's going to do that, though. So, it's not about it being not realistic, but
But the problem is that they did listen.
Yeah, it was ultra realistic
gameplay. People cried for more realistic gameplay, and they made it as realistic as possible. And now people are crying about that. It just goes to you can't satisfy a human being; it doesn't exist.
I'm about to say in sports games and racing games, you're definitely going to get that. They're definitely going to keep pushing for more realism. Shooting games too. They're going to keep pushing for more realism because that's something that's always been echoed through gaming all the time. Those three specific genres, I feel, always been like, man, that's not realistic. Like, man, in real life, blah blah blah. I feel like those three genres, you hear that all the time. So I think they just kept going for more realism, no matter what.
I definitely do feel like maybe I'm just different though, because I don't hop on the game for realism. I've never been a person that hops on COD because I could just run around a battlefield and realistically kill people. I hopped on COD because it's a team deathmatch. I could just run around and fucking shoot people.
There's a hierarchy to the consumerism.
Yeah, streamers,
like the YouTubers and streamers and the motherfuckers who bring in attention to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the voices that get heard, and those are the niggas who sit on the part. Yeah, those are the niggas who sit on the part for 12 hours, 14, 15 hours a day, and complain that somebody did something that you can't do in real basketball. And then you got like the niggas who play competitively and make it to like the finals of the 2K league and shit, and they and that motherfucker talking about how you can't really do this in basketball. And those are the voices that get heard.
Mm-hmm.
And to throw in there, a lot of these companies are in big streamers chats watching them play the games.
All the time.
A lot of these companies are in. I've seen it specifically a lot in first person shooters and sports games. I've definitely seen the creators in their chats a lot. I mean, especially within the last, especially after post COVID, a lot. I see a company because they always make sure to mention who's in there.
Yeah, bro, I swear to God, it's like these companies got like 6 different people on their accounts, 6 different computers, and they're in like 6 different people's chats at all times. Just because you will pop in, let's say 2K26 drop and Kai playing that shit, and then you got somebody like fucking Omega Pro playing that shit. Guess what? Same exact 2K account in both their chats talking about, so how you like the game? The game good? What do you think needs to be fixed?
But like, I'm kind of saying that to say, especially like within the last 5 to 6 years, I'd say even 2019 after Ninja got really Fortnite streaming really, really big, I say they are not only are they looking at the streamers, but they're also like in the chats, looking at chats, seeing what these people are saying about the game. And even though we say, or our friends are saying, they're not saying this and that, that can definitely go against what they're saying in these online spaces and Twitch chats and things of the sort. Social media spheres.
Here's my thing about that specifically the Twitch chats. We know, or most people with common sense know, that a streamer's chat, especially a big streamer's chat, is going to side with the streamer when it comes to things like this. A lot of the time, if a streamer goes, yo, this mechanic is really bad, all of a sudden you can look at the chat and you'll see a flood of messages going, yeah, that shit sucks. This game is terrible, stuff like that. And now, even if it wasn't bad and it was just the streamer who thought it was bad, he's got 100,000 people in his chat saying that same exact thing. And the developer's sitting there watching like, oh, maybe we should fix that. Maybe we should. And it didn't even need to be fixed.
Indeed. Any final points as far as this topic goes? I feel like everybody stated what they needed to.
What's the topic? I'll say something. Yeah. What's the topic
though? Marketing.
Marketing versus what? Reality?
Hype versus reality when marketing lies.
Yeah, there we go.
Companies hyping up a game or boosting up a game, it really ain't, or social media hyping up a game might be cracked up. That's a
a lot of like, I know y'all niggas be scrolling like Instagram, seeing them motherfucking games or they
IGN.
Or they have not even IGN, but they'll have like the games where it seem like something you click on that bitch is not that shit at all.
Oh yeah, those fucking ads and shit.
Yeah,
it's like Whiteout Survival, do this, and it's just like they got you doing a little ad video game. You hop in that thing, and it's no longer
completely
playing a top-down RPG.
Man, I'll be seeing so many fucking like shonen anime games, nigga, that be showing Jump Force clips, and nigga, I'm like, bro, I promise y'all game is not good.
Bro, I swear to God, I be dying laughing.
I'm like, some people be just blatantly lying, and then some people hype up shit that don't need hype at all, like not that cool feature that they hyping up, and then some shit be some mild shit that they just be tossed to the side, be the dopest mechanic of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like it just I feel like marketing is important and honesty, but like not like not brutal honesty, but like I ain't technically lie honesty.
Yeah.
I ain't technically lies. Hey, that's a good description. Hey, that's a good description. I ain't technically lying.
Technically.
I mean, technically,
I didn't say certain
it is dumb. You might not
I didn't
like
tell
it,
certain
but-
truth about this certain product.
Yeah, I mean, marketing and for like games that you wouldn't know the game's coming out unless they market it and throw that bitch in your face.
Well, I guess let me expand on that just a tad bit. So Zoro, when you saw things like, let's first say, Jump Force or Storm type of thing, whether if it's a gameplay trailer, cinematic trailer, woo out the bam, this, that, and the third. Did it ever bring you to the point where you were excited for the game, and then when you got the game, it just was, yeah, this ain't it. This isn't what I'm going for. Granted, probably Storm's not the best thing, but in the same market of like anime fighters in a sense. Or better yet, because you're most definitely a wrestling type of guy. Every time you get WWE 2K, things like that, you're excited for it, but when you finally get it, it's just like it's not cracked out.
I only be excited for it. I just know I'm getting that motherfucker that pissed me off.
Yeah.
You remember when they showed the island, nigga, and we was hyped for that?
Yeah,
that's what they
got us with the island. That's what they got.
I was like, this island ain't gonna be shit. It just, I knew it wasn't gonna be shit from the start.
Everyone got all excited, and then you could just jump in there, drop in $100, and now you're just fucking up everybody.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. I'm like that. I'm like they trying to get too creative when literally nothing was wrong with Road to WrestleMania.
Nothing was wrong with it at all.
Literally nothing.
I feel like
it's something you can work with that every year because you build up a story to WrestleMania every year. It's like
the island was a good ass idea. It was just terrible execution.
It's 2K.
I think the fact that you don't have a map in an open area that I have to go and find places for is kind of that fucked it up to begin with.
And they could have did like hella match types in different areas, or they could have themed the island after the PLE that's going on at the time. Like nigga, Money in the Bank going on, nigga, give me a Money in the Bank island, get busy in that bitch.
Because Survivor Series around Survivor Series Island, you know what I'm saying?
Not even that. You don't even got to do that. Just like let's say just fucking that middle area where you spawn in. It's just got a big fucking Money in the Bank, big ass fucking briefcase hologram, and when you go to an event, it's just a Money in the Bank event. That's it. But wouldn't change the whole island, but like
to the point
do something.
But to the point of WWE, I feel like that even though the island was trash, the marketing on it was very good, and they ain't lie about shit they was gonna put in that motherfucker. So it's like they do a very good job of like advertising everything, making you want to play it, and adding stuff to the games that they've been previously like not adding, like the GM mode, adding the mid card title to GM mode. Big should have been done from the start, but hey, the fact that they got it now is a big thing.
Chain wrestling back. You know, chain
wrestling back. Exactly. I'm like that, but that's important. They market their games very well. People gonna play.
This should show you how simple we are. Right, you see the small shit that came back that got us excited. This is how simple we are. You ain't gotta reinvent the fucking wheel. You just
do nothing.
Make the game.
Just let me be able to hold my RC.
You don't need to green or
reinvent the wheel. Just fix up the rims a little bit. That's all I'm asking. Just fix up the rims,
bro. We was watching that damn 2K25 trailer. Zoro ain't give a single fuck about nothing going on. They said mid-card titles in GM mode. He wanted to buy the game. That's how simple it is.
Not even that. They said co-op GM mode online, and he went crazy. Only to figure out that you could just watch them out. You can only simulate them. Can't watch them, can't play them.
Yep, they said the co-op GM mode online was hype, and I saw how that bitch played, and it was like, fuck. But they ain't lying.
Yeah,
they got GMO.
But no, but that's the point of marketing where it's not lying. They're just keeping certain shit out.
Yeah.
They kept the shit that they knew people were going to complain about.
You don't lie.
Out.
You don't lie. You just show enough to create anticipation.
You don't say the whole truth, but you say the truth.
And it'll get people to start thinking about it.
Fuck.
Hey, we got online co-op GM. We got that.
I remember when fucking Pokemon Legends Arceus, when that got announced and the trailer started coming out, I watched so many different videos of niggas sitting down and creating all these different Hisuian Pokemon that they thought was going to be in the game. Because all Pokemon did was say, hey, we here, this is happening. Niggas were like, oh, this Pokemon going to look like this and this and this and this and this. Just you put out enough to create a conversation around it.
Fuck.
Right.
Positive or negative, all publicity is good publicity.
But like, yeah, they're doing a good job of advertising your game, not lying, but exaggerating the truth a little bit.
Just a tad bit, little laffy taffy stretch.
It'd be like, yo, this sells.
It is also like a game like WWE 2K like got enough to where something like GM mode online only being able to simulate is not going to be the reason I'm gonna stop playing it. So it's like,
nah, because I feel like with that specifically, it's like you don't want to play GM mode online. There's other things you can do. Like you could go hop on the island, could go hop into the universe you want.
You can hop in the universe, you can hop in the play now, you can hop in the online play now. Shoot, you got to play against another nigga to make you make an insurance, make a video on. Or hop in the mode, was it My Rise? Yeah,
My Rise. Which, that's something else entirely. Don't force me to play as a certain character. You know what I'm saying? Don't force me. Then I don't want to play them.
I'm about to say, that's a topic for a whole other day. I wish they bring back like that 2K18 or 17 style of my career.
Nigga need to bring that SVR type of my career shit to it, nigga.
Sure, just like
they need to call Spike Lee like they did for NBA 2K.
Okay. Please don't.
That's Spike Lee story to this day the best my career story, bro.
But
I was 17, but 16 was legendary. That changed too.
Good old shot. So that has been the good old episode of 39 with our wonderful Celeste Cinematics. So that's for short. Doing the closing remarks, starting off with Zoro because he's first in the line.
You feel me? Cud Jones and his bitch.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We talk about video games and a bunch of different shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for the next podcast. Shout out our guests and all them things. Shit. Harlem Globetrotters, you feel me? They trot the globe, nigga, and they from Harlem. You feel me?
Harlem.
And goddamn, shit. That nigga, and that nigga Sheiky Cole, nigga.
Tragic. Drop. Close remarks.
I
don't even know. I promise you I don't.
You feel me? You feel me? I just was finished eating spaghetti. But you feel me? I said something today. Make sure you have make sure you have a beautiful night, morning, afternoon, whatever you're having. I'm gonna see y'all. Back to eating.
Was you eating or was you fucking it?
Deep
That's not
right. Nigga hunched over. Nigga hunched over. Nigga hunched over. Breathe on. Nigga was knee deep in that motherfucker. So you got the close remarks drop.
Wow, man. Away for
Nigga looked up like he called him.
Well, I'm talking about murder mystery. Who done it? That nigga told on himself.
Oh shit.
Oh god, I got little tears. Oh no.
See, this is shit we get. See, this
It's funny, bro. Cause it's funny. You can see him wiping off his mouth and everything. Well, I'm talking about.
This the shit. This the shit we give you. Stay for the whole podcast. It's goofy, man. Hey,
Closing remarks, please. Please, before we tell me something.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Tuning in for another podcast, making it this far in the video. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody has a fantastic start to a new week. You know what I'm saying? End of a previous week. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't tapped in already, hey, Trap Zorro on the platforms. Hey, and also Trap Zorro. So, hey, start being tuned in for our One Piece talks, reaction, reviews. You know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I'm saying? So Fritz.
I'm gonna say expect a nigga named Cud Jones in One Piece D&D Marines.
God.
Y'all ain't gonna know when that nigga appear. Y'all ain't gonna know when that nigga appear. He could be our superior. He could be the final villain. But there's gonna be a nigga named Cud Jones.
So Fresh Prince on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but like I say, better tune in, boy. He got a limited clock before it all get blown up. And,
Yeah.
Hey, drop the stack. Still one of the most confusing spellings you can find out there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna say it every time. You might as well get used to it. You know? Hey, slick _freaking. That's with two of them C's. You know what I'm saying? Two of them
C's,
things.
not one, but
two of them things.
Chanel bag, get it.
Oh, hey.
Celeste is going to shout out herself out, of course. You know what I'm saying? Mal the dad, you know what I'm saying? Previously known as Mal the kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, nobody's favorite 3 coming soon. Hey, y'all know I've been talking about nobody's favorite 2 every podcast. You know, the hype for 3 is going to be the...
Yeah. Oh, closing remarks.
Shut up a little late. Had some shit to do. You feel me? But great talks from what I was here for. Shout out Celeste for joining the podcast this week. Yeah, that's it. Mal the dad used to be Mal the kid. Used to be a kid. Now I got a kid. You feel me?
Yeah. W dad. Some people don't got those, but you're doing a good job.
I'm trying.
Hero.
I'll be Mal the Pouch in like 23 years.
Shout out G-Force member Celeste being here. I don't got control of the soundboard, so I can't play our intro music, but shout out to her for coming through. Got everyone that meets Celeste, talk to Celeste, join the Discord. You know what I'm saying? She be in the basement.
Come
playing
find us. I'll
games.
be in the basement. Come chat with us.
Exactly. Come to the Discord. You know what I'm saying? You can meet Celeste, Poncho, Dark, Drop, all people, all a part of the G Squad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my baby Perona from One Piece. I love you. And Paul, you a jabroni. Remember that.
Just to say one thing, my boy Hero, just to know, Celeste, he has been shouting y'all out every single podcast.
Oh my god! What?
Hey, I put on for the G Force. I put on for our squad.
Dang,
You know what I'm
W man, bro, that's love.
Would, edit.
That's dumb love.
Tragic.
Shout out you, Drop.
Yeah, you feel me? Hazy Flame podcast. It's a good episode. We had a lot of fun. You feel me? Shout out to our lovely, beautiful guest, the good sis Celeste. Great to have you here. You feel me? You're welcome anytime. Bigger things going on as we continue to close out the year. We're gonna stay consistent. We're gonna stay on top of everything. Like I said, I'm back making music. So watch out for that Nobody's Favorite 3 coming in December. You feel me? Everybody, we just on top of it. Make sure you on top of everything that's going on in your life. You feel me? Figure out everything you need to figure out. Get that first step forward, and you feel me? Grab life by the reins and ride that motherfucker. Pause.
Don't let that
feel me?
motherfucker go. Where you going? Where you going?
On me.
Celeste, closing remarks.
Well, I want to start by saying I really appreciate you all for allowing me to come speak on the Hazy Flame podcast today. I had a great time. I really appreciate my guys here, y'all. Especially thank you so much to all the viewers and all the listeners if you made it this far in the episode. But I just want to say that you guys are doing a great job. I'm proud of each and every one of you guys. This is episode 39. And again, I am so honored to be here. Thank you all for always pouring into me. As I continue to get bigger, I want to continue to pour into you guys. But I just think that consistency is the key and making sure that everyone is on the same page. But like it's going to be that one clip, is going to be that one day where you guys are going to reap the benefits for all the time and all the effort and everything you all have been putting in. And some of you guys have already put in years, and even myself, like I put in some times and I'm not exactly where I want to be yet, but there's going to be that moment where we do have that time and that light, and it's all gas, no brakes. So again, thank you guys for allowing me to be here. I am proud of y'all, and I can't wait to come back.
Always welcome.
Wow.
Always welcome.
What a closing remark right there, boy.
Did she say a return?
Oh Lord.
You bigger than we thought we was, Fresh. A possible return? And we bigger than we thought we was, man.
Okay.
Are you still going to be streaming? Yes or no, maybe so.
Say it again.
Are you still going to be streaming? Yes or no, maybe so.
I am.
That nigga Tato said, "Nigga, King, give me that motherfucker."
That has been the good old podcast. Shout out to Celeste for joining us as a special guest today. Shout out to the gang as always. We are going to be back good old next week. Episode 40. What we're going to do, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But make sure to check us out on all platforms such as, and I repeat, Casper is in check. Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, Amazon, all that good stuff. The videos coming soon.
Any and everywhere where you can listen to podcasts, we are there.
On Casper, this has been a good episode. But yeah, Casper said what's up to the gang of them. But as I rate out to Celeste, who's right under me and things like that. Y'all all enjoy the ending of this music and whatnot. Enjoy your days.
I see the glare on that bitch. I see the glare on this bitch. That means
freaking episode 39. 40 episodes in. Most podcasts don't even make it past 5. They don't make it past 5. Y'all at 39, and I can't wait to those times where y'all have in-person sessions with 18 mics. Like, what's up? Thank you so much for your freaking raid.
I'm proud of how far we done came though, bro. Cause this been an idea that's been brewing between me, Fresh, and Zoro for like 3 years.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of how far we done came from actually finally starting this shit.
Once we do in-person joints, it's gonna get real crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
For sure.
Oh, it's gonna be insane.
For sure.
These Zoro and Freak gonna be frying like shit. It's gonna be a hell of a time.
I gotta be in the audience for that. I gotta be filming.
I be bullshit. I be bullshit just like I be doing now.
Somebody's definitely gonna jump across the table. If we get into the debate conversation.
I was talking to Freak about this. This is what we really need to do. We really need to all meet up and do one of our motherfucking D&D's tabletop live action.
Oh my god, that would be so fire.
I'm not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't say a word. I wouldn't say a word.
That would be so fire.
I'd be like, the first time I met him. Quiet as hell, not saying a goddamn thing, looking at my phone the entire time.
Nah, you gonna be damn near forced to get comfortable hanging around us.
Casper said,
"Hey,
says beautiful to see it come together."
in a spliff. I'll be good.
Facts, bro. Facts, bro. I'm
Yeah,
proud
bro.
of us, bro.
I'm quiet when I'm outside,
Yeah,
though.
nigga, shit. As soon as I
I'm
puff
proud
that
of
motherfucker
us, bro.
twice, nigga, shit, some type of anime console gonna come up.
Trump,
Man,
did
nah,
you
I
say
said anime. I said anime. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
One Piece.
quiet when I'm
you
outside.
quiet when you
Hey,
inside too? So what? Are you just
Hey,
quiet?
Zoro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey,
If we do that D&D tabletop joint, and if it's a Naruto one, a fight gonna break out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get too into the Nino character. I'm gonna be talking Cat Buddy shit. I'm gonna get too immersed.
Wait, who you talking
No,
about?
no, no.
What I meant? What I
No,
meant?
fuck
Who you
that,
talking
Zoro.
about?
Fuck that. We get Pokemon
Zoro
cards.
said we do
Yeah.
a tabletop.
We
No
talking
D&D
about
shit.
the IRL
And I said
tabletop D&D.
if we do a Naruto joint, I said a fight gonna break out. I'm gonna be too in character for Nino. I'm gonna be too in character.
I'm about to say, nigga couldn't call me a fake Jonin in person. That nigga got to throw. He got to throw on the. We had to throw on the gloves. We would have to throw on the gloves right then and there. Nigga. We would have. I always keep a pair of boxing gloves. We would have thrown the gloves right there. Now I'm like, hey, come here, come here. You ain't about to call me no fake Jonin. Come here. Throw the gloves on.
If we all move to the same state and we doing IRL shit, we're gonna have to get an office building so that it got at least 2 rooms. One room got a room where we do our like podcast D&D shit, and the other room got a boxing ring in it.
I can't.
Someone says some shit, yo, bro, go to the other room.
Shit, nigga, we go to a hotel.
Put the dice down. Don't even roll that.
We get a
attack.
hotel that got one of them conference rooms. Nigga. Slide the table to the
Nah,
side.
we're gonna have to rent an office building. We're gonna have to rent an office building.
I can't kill you. I can't kill your character and technically both player characters. But you can come meet me in these gloves though.
Nah, at a hotel, nigga, we just go to one of the conference rooms. Nigga really want to box it out. Nigga go back to the room.
at least slap box. If we ain't boxing the gloves, at least slap box me. You ain't about to call me a fake though, nigga. At least slap box me.
Oh, me, you got to show me you really about that.
We can't
my
do
life,
slap box.
What a real Johnny so like? It should look like so.
Go ahead. What is supposed to look like?
Hey,
All my life, I've been called Heavy Hand D. All right.
What?
Heavy Hand.
You heard him.
D.
You heard him. Heavy hand D.
Heavy hand.
B.
Like,
B is a bro.
She definitely sounded like heavy hand D.
A few times.
I was definitely asking where the fuck the D came from.
I thought he said E.
Saying heavy hand, you know what I'm saying?
Heavy hand.
Yo, Vel, you ready for the Pokemon?
I bet that nigga, they call me nigga.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there'd be no reason, freak. There'd be no reason to slap box because I know us. One of us gonna try and show off real quick. Catch somebody with a 360 backhand. 360 backhand. All of a sudden, now we fighting anyway.
No.
Now we fighting, bro. What's the point?
You backhand me while we slap boxing. We are boxing for real. That is not part of slap boxing. That is not part of slap boxing.
Nigga get you all now.
Maybe not a 360 backhand, but a 360.
And then if you put a 360, that means you put extra power in all of that 360 backhand, nigga.
And that's what I'm saying. But you hear what I'm saying?
That ain't supposed to be part of that shit, nigga.
One of us gonna try that shit. One of us gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm fucking crazy. This person, I know I can whoop their ass. 360. All of a sudden they get caught.
Oh, what the hell?
Now we gotta fight. And what's the point in doing the slap boxing? Might as well just box it out. Give me my 30 seconds in this boxing ring.
What niggas with decent tempers can still be good after slap boxing, niggas. But if you backhand me again, that has nothing to do with it. It's like
how many of us have
decent
tempers?
That's like getting bitch slapped.
Here got decent tempers.
I'm a real nigga. I can catch my 30 and we can be cool.
I can do it. Slap boxing.
30, yeah, just
no, but that's different. You said a backhand. That a backhand is like getting bitch slapped. That's like getting bitch slapped. I won't get bitch slapped.
I didn't mean an actual back of the hand. I meant like, you know what I'm saying? You put your hand behind your back and spin around. Catch them like that. I done seen that shit a couple times. That shit nasty. It's not
the fact that he said 360. He said a 360.
Yeah, it's like if you put your hand. It's like you put your hand behind your back and spin around real quick. I done seen that shit. too many times. That shit is nasty.
Saw a nigga get hit with that shit too. That might be some East Coast shit.
Hey, Belly, you know what I'm talking about? I done seen that shit.
Yeah, we gotta fight because you do a whole 360.
slap
I'm not a goal. I'm not a bad
the slap boxing don't even go on after that, bro. When that nigga got hit with that shit, he lost the match.
It just stopped. Now we gotta run the hand.
Nigga wasn't even waiting to complain about that motherfucker.
No, not even.
No, he didn't get knocked out.
Everybody jumped in. Everybody kind of.
That's what said. Everybody surrounded him. Mid-air 360 backhand is crazy.
And I ain't gonna lie, if we don't box, I ain't gonna lie. My next hit, I'm about to slap you as physically hard as I can at that point. That's really all it is. I'm about to slap you as hard as I can if you 360 slap me. If we don't box, I'm about to slap you as hard as I can, nigga. As hard as I can,
I'm rushing your ass off the back.
There's only been one time
that rebuttal swing and I want to be the hardest I can in my life. I'm about to swing full force backhand me, nigga. I take that.
Yeah, no, nigga, 360 backhand my shit, nigga. I'm Braun Breaker in that nigga. You start running after that nigga.
All of a sudden, rope spawn in.
Oh, me, nigga, I'm start running after that motherfucker.
Nigga say that he do that hop skip, nigga. Like, what you doing? What's going on?
Like, hey, what you doing? What you doing? Oh, come on.
There was only that slap gonna be exquisitely hard, nigga. Exquisitely, nigga. That's
trying to spear a nigga through the wall.
There was only one time. There was only one time I really wanted to fight somebody after I slap boxed him. That's because that motherfucker. I don't know what he was doing. That motherfucker never cut his nails, and honestly, that might have been my mistake. That motherfucker swung. He swung, and I dodged the hit. I definitely, stepped back on that shit. But he got nails. He got some long ass. The motherfucker scratched my eyeball. Yeah, like you.
He got a good ass lick in. Is what you saying? Good ass lick.
I had stepped back, and his hand didn't connect. His nail connected with my eye.
Yeah, he got scratched like shit.
I had a scratch from like the temple, like the edge of my temple for like where my eye started, and then my eyeball, like my actual eyeball, was scratched.
Yeah, I'd have rushed that nigga.
You see, here's the thing. I was upstate, and there was a camera right above us, and if you were actually fighting, you're instantly out of there. I wasn't going back to my I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was at that point. It was like I could fight you and get kicked out and have nowhere to really go, or I could just take this and catch you in the room. We roommates.
Choke that nigga on the street.
Not while he was sleeping. That shit was just come here. Not run that shit. He did get choked out though. That shit.
There's a lot of violence going on.
I get a better grip when that nigga sleep. You gotta wake up from that. Get right on the nigga. Right to the source.
You usually just gotta go behind the back, legs wrapped around them, knock them to the floor, arm under, connect. You know what I'm saying? They good. It's over after.
You know what I'm saying? But like hold him there, make sure he can't breathe, but don't kill him. Get him on that last breath. Let go, nigga. Then you got to start breathing again. Just start whooping that nigga ass.
He said, "Don't get him on that last breath."
Oh me, because nigga ain't just gonna just start breathing again, and now you good to just whoop now just start beating that nigga ass, smacking him upside the head. Take that same rope you was choking that nigga out with, nigga.
So do a Gunther. So that's what you said. Do a Gunther with it.
I'm saying do a Robert Freeman.
So Robert Freeman.
Start whooping that nigga ass.
Robert Freeman.
You do a Robert Freeman. Whoop that nigga ass. Belt the ass that nigga.
This is the word. Hey, make that motherfucking.
Belt to ass. Nigga got a nigga taking the bitches, so it's like and then he can't breathe. Nigga, he still gotta get his breath. Nigga, so like
This nigga here,
start
bro.
looking that nigga, and then choke that nigga out again. Bet that nigga won't fuck with you. But nah, at that point you gotta kill him. Cause some niggas real. Some niggas get back. So at that point, you gotta know if that nigga real or not.
He said some niggas real. You might have to kill him.
Indeed. Oh shit, y'all about to get to it?
Shout out that nigga drop. That nigga wow.
Work.
That's a bad shit. All right, hold on. Let me turn off this real mic. Turn off this real mic.
I gotta watch that shit.
Gotta watch what?
The Rio mic stream.
They got to get back into the announcer ground. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not ready for this fight, but
niggas been off their Pokemon ground for a little bit. Niggas ain't got their strategies up before.
Niggas ain't ready.
I don't know what his teams look like.
At least both of y'all niggas ain't ready, so it's gonna be a bad.
You know what I'm saying? Zoro can be, you know what I'm saying? Zoro can be one of the main cats. I can be one of the side niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Let's all go back to the
vibe. Say, we gotta go to the vibe. Shit, y'all need to go to our team chat. Actually good because
Who battling?
Drop Honcho.
Is elite. Wait, Belly, do I have you added down here?
No, I can't have friends. I don't play this shit.
It's been past a week, right?
Well, no, he ain't been playing.
About a week. I ain't played no battles aside from y'all niggas. I play that shit. Just gotta find me and send me an invite, my boy.
Let me see. What's your name on there?
Belly Honcho 2 times.
X2. See if we can add that.
Oh yeah, fuck that nigga Paul. He don't know how to fucking make characters in his WWE. One-dimensional ass nigga.
Need to thumb up the ass nigga that you like.
I don't like.
Hey yo.
Hey man.
Hello.
Thumb of the booty.
Hey, his picture. Hey, he on there. No, I'm just saying. I'm saying that because what he did with Sami Zayn tonight. That's what. And the picture they referred to the lessons in the vibe chat. You should see a white gentleman come up with his thumb up.
It was a friend request. I sent the friend request. Golly, game.
I don't love him, you know. I got hope for him, so he could be a nigga one day.
Like it be a nigga one day.
Fuck out of
here. Hey man.
All right. Give me a sec.
Set up, so if y'all niggas ready, slide down. We can get this shit recording started.
Bet.
What's your name on here, Drop?
Drop the stacks, fo. Same shit. Like this.
It's a different game.
Send it. Ah, there you go. All right. Going down.
Ah, shit. Yeah, he was good. Hey, playing back in this bitch Pokemon League. AZ playing Draft League week 4. Know it's late in the motherfucker, but hey, life, my nigga. But we here for this matchup with the Brooklyn Braviary and the Philadelphia Poke Paradise. Our niggas drop the stacks of Billy Honcho. They about to get it in, but I'm not alone.
I'm saying, one of the announcers slash background audience members. You know what I'm saying? Slay Freak and tennis.
And I, ooh, there we go. And I am here. Not oh my, but I'm so Fresh Prince. Hi, everyone.
And that's about it for real. All right, go. That's about it. But we gonna get it. Hopefully, it's a banger. I see. Drop got that down. Hold on, I got you. I see Drop got that down. There's a Lowland Sand / team. I feel like this might be. It's gonna be a good one. Because Billy definitely got the counters for this nigga. Drop does have counters for this nigga, actually. It's going to be based on how they play. So,
guys, I see counters on both sides for sure.
Hey, we get in there. What we got? Shit. Ooh, Diancie Excadrill. Double stealth rocks? Or is she setting up that room? He probably setting up that room.
I about to say he's gonna be stealth rock and trick room, or you gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
He's setting up that. He probably setting up that room because it's clear body. Nigga might just get the rocks up because of this Excadrill beat. Cause Excadrill kind of shits on Diancie. On the White Rapids, man. Well, I guess he got the speed up. Hey.
I guess I ain't gonna lie, I guess he was thinking Diancie was gonna go first instead of Stealth Rock. So he just tried to spin and anticipate it. I guess didn't really look at the speeds.
In no world besides the trick room.
Hey. There would have been no reason I see to them to start off with that. If he ain't think they was about to go first. Wait, maybe he got some scheme. Maybe he's trying to set up the speed for later.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe he's read the situation wrong.
Yeah, I'm about to say maybe you expect this. He definitely read it because I'm like, just because earthquake. Or if you knew they was gonna set up stealth rocks, go for swords dance. Dang! Oh, hold on, Drop. Oh, that switch. What you gonna do with it?
Well, he capitalized.
I'm about to say, what you gonna do with it? Because Raging Bull can still just click fucking Draco. You gotta go into Weezing. If you like that drop, you go into Weezing. Yeah, Weezing.
Yep, Weezing, definitely.
Billy tried to predict the switch. Billy tried to predict the switch. Nah, he got to switch.
Now he physically got to switch. I'd be so mad my focus blast missed. So I was like, even though I'd be like,
I'm about to say, unless you got the Terra Fairy, I think you need to switch into like probably Tyranitar or Glide. Or he goes into the Metagross. Yeah, that's about what I figured it was gonna do a bit.
I was gonna say especially after just using focus blast. Yeah.
Yeah, he had no reason to not keep clicking focus blast here, honestly.
No.
Yeah, just keep clicking. Yeah, boom. Yeah, send it.
Just keep clicking that. Just keep clicking that focus blast, boy. Just keep sending it.
The Thunderous is tough because it's electric flying, so its only weakness is gone. I mean, it can get fucked by a rock type attack, but
true.
Is that what he about to use? Is he about to Stone Edge or Power Gem this nigga?
Drop said, "Hey, if this focus blast ain't ran out, I'm just gonna spin it. It's gonna hit it."
I about to say I probably would have used a different move after that. After I killed that Tyranitar, I probably would have switched.
Power Gem. I figured. You got to go right back in the that trick room. No, just go back in that skill. The dash can't do shit to you. Especially if we got Power Gem. Yeah, just go in that shit drill.
That would be a good play. It would definitely be a good play.
But he also got his favorite Pokemon.
His fate.
And left it in too. Trick Room, brother. You got the Trick Room and the Sandstorm up. Nigga, go into Excadrill. And that's Earthquake, please. Well, I mean, now that Trick Room.
He put dang it. No, he mad. He lost his Moltres.
Bro.
And then maybe he was thinking because Excadrill has the 1.5 times speed in the Trick Room, like maybe he's like, man, I don't want to put the slow one out there, but like he can't do nothing much. He can't do much to you, so why wouldn't you still?
Man, Slowbro might be slow. I mean, he's slower in the base sense. So I would, if he got stalled, do we got stalled? He got psychic noise.
No, goodness gracious. Wow. Scald is still a possibility in there. It's still a possibility. In there.
Why is he in Slowbro right now if he doesn't have Scald? Oh man, hey, we ain't played Pokemon in a minute, y'all.
I know. It's been a couple. It's been at least bare minimum 2 weeks. Bare minimum.
Ooh, T-Way, good switch on the T-Way. Shit, now we just start. I mean, you probably gonna switch into Drill. If I was Belly, I could like Drake or something. Drake or Meteor.
Right now,
because honestly, you good.
Go ahead, Freak.
I'm about to say it's easy. It's easy to switch to Excadrill right there. So like I definitely want him to use it. It definitely would have been like a good Draco Meteor type color because I definitely would have been like to switch to get Excadrill in there. And he still used the Volt Switch, so that still would have been the play.
You gonna wrap it? Oh no. You just
but can Drop turn it around? Can he figure out?
I mean, because right now, best play you got is just press rapid spin so niggas don't take Stealth Rocks or just keep Excadrill in the back for some reason. Alright.
He said.
Alright. Like I said, we ain't play Pokemon in a minute. I couldn't even tell you what the play is here, honestly.
I'm really over here just looking. I'm like, without switching anybody out, like Drop got to set something up with his.
That's a good switch.
Good switch. Yep. That's why I said set something up instead of that way.
Nah, he got option. He click Earthquake when he want to. All the flying types gone. He can click Earthquake when he want to.
You gotta know that typing, my boy. You gotta know that typing, my boy. You gotta know that typing. This nigga ran up and you play rough.
He do got the air balloon, but he is using psychic. So there's no reason for him not to hit it. And the Metagross is faster. Like, he broke the air balloon. He's clicking Earthquake. He has no reason to not click Earthquake now. He has nothing to worry about.
And which be detrimental for Drop because he's been saving the Excadrill for some reason all this time and then switching out for Metagross for some reason.
And switch it out on the trick room. So hey, fastest nigga on the field. Put it okay.
Does Drop have a plan that we're not aware about?
Wait.
Into
Drop a plan.
Wait, Ironhead. Maybe he don't got Earthquake?
He should definitely have Earthquake. If this is the same team that I face, he should definitely have Earthquake.
Oh, well, hey.
I feel like that was just a case of Belly just clear shit.
But niggas in this league are infamous for it, so it's definitely a possibility.
Slow guys about that.
Bro, no Scald is so crazy to me.
Scald or fucking nigga.
There's almost no water move to have besides Scald at this point.
Surf, nigga, like leave.
I mean, you can get almost the same power of Surf, but you get burned. You're like it's literally almost no move to have besides Scald at this point. Snow skate.
Oh, the snow skate.
He
trying. I don't think Sand Slash is in the. I don't think he's in the mood to sweep right now.
I'm not in the mood for it. I don't feel like.
Honestly, like, yeah, I was about to say, I don't know why you hard switched into it. You knew the slow bro was dying to that Thunderbolt. like you knew that was 100% guaranteed he dying to that Thunderbolt. Free switch into the nigga I set up this snow for. And he got the air balloon. Hey, yo.
But that nigga, but all that good information Drop had over the time, but that just left. But it just left.
He don't got his retention rate is fucking 0. His retention rate like 15%. Nigga.
It's alright though. He was doing good before that, so it's still hope for him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he was doing well.
I'm about to say, it's honestly still a lot he could do if he could break that air balloon. Break that air balloon, and he got it. And if he had, why the star on this fucker?
But I'll drop mine kind of low right now.
You know it's crazy because I know what that last move is. I know what that last move is, and it's not Skull. It's not Skull, nigga. It's Slack off.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
well, I mean,
at this point, they could just click tap out, or you just click Ice Beam. I mean, he terror ice in the snow.
Looks like Drop is not making a good old comeback on this one.
Shit, yeah, that's a T-Bow. Side noise, we eat those. It's a raging ball.
Yeah, that undefeated streak, hey, boy. So what happens, boys, fall off on that Pokemon and that undefeated streak. Often I got that.
Yeah, I was about to say he fell off with the Pokemon shit, and then Belly just been playing Pokemon his whole life. Drop it.
Oh,
literally. So yeah, that's just a T-Bow, and that's a GG's, my boys. That's a GG's fault.
But shout out to Drop, you know what I'm saying? Bringing up playing the match today, even though he hadn't been in tracks.
Yes,
Big flamer.
Tune in next
Big
week.
flamer.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That nigga was pissing me off with the good switches. That's why I did that. That's why I did that Terror Ice Terror Blast, because I knew the extra drill was coming. This is why I put Terror Ice on this nigga.
Oh my gosh, that Terror Blast had